90-Day Fiancé stars Pineda, Jasmine, and Matthew Brownies. Jasmine Pineda is pregnant once more using Matt's DNA. And Jasmine Pineda is expecting a new baby girl. Finally, on January 20th, 2026, Matthew Briss and Jasmine Penda's marriage will be formally celebrated. The story doesn't end here. According to confidential sources, Matthew Brownies Castrovet racked up nearly $200,000 in debt through online gambling sites. After a lawsuit was brought against him for failing to pay back the debt, he was taken into custody. He was punished by being sentenced to 2 months in prison. Hold on tight because this story has more twists than a season finale. Click like to start our chapter-by-chapter analysis. Our story begins in Panama City's humid streets at the beginning of 2023. The 36-year-old Jasmine Pineda was already well known to 90-Day Fiancé fans. Born in August 1986, Jasmine grew up in a modest household, excelled academically, and eventually earned multiple degrees, including a doctorate in education. As she proudly shared on social media, she was a literature teacher who was passionate about uplifting the poetry and minds of young people. But her life took a significant turn when she joined the TLC show. She had an explosive relationship with Gino Palazzolo, the eccentric American from Michigan, that included the infamous K-1 visa journey that forced her to pack up her life and move to the US in March 2023, arguments driven by jealousy and cultural clashes. Despite their low-key wedding, there were early indications of conflict. According to those close to Jasmine, the ongoing arguments and intimacy issues were wearing her down. By mid-2024, separation rumors started to spread on Reddit fan pages and Instagram. Never one to back down, Jasmine focused on her health and dealt with the negative effects of the plastic surgery she had to have done to boost her self-esteem. Despite her Instagram posts about healing and glow-ups, she felt lonely behind the filters. Matthew Brownies, whose full name was later revealed as Matthew Brownies Castrovet in court documents, is here. Castrovet, wait. Superfans will understand that, yes, it alludes to distant family ties in the 90-Day universe, but Matthew wasn't a reality star. Born in Moldova in 1985, he immigrated to the US as a teenager and settled in Chicago as a real estate investor and consultant for tech startups. Tall, dark-haired, with a sharp jaw and a penchant for fitted suits, Matthew was the epitome of the self-made man. Insiders claim that although his LinkedIn profile boasted of deals worth millions, he had a secret vice. Later we will discuss online gambling. Jasmine later described their meeting as fortune or pure serendipity in a private direct message that was leaked to a fan forum. Reality TV stars were in Miami for a wellness retreat in October 2024. There, Jasmine was recovering from the aftereffects of her surgery, attending yoga classes, and consuming green juices. Matt, who was present as a sponsor through his wellness app startup, caught sight of her across the room during a mindfulness workshop. Matthew, you seem to have seen the world. Do you mind if I come along? Matthew is my name. I've seen the world, Jasmine, honey, I've lived it. Jasmine from Panama and That Strange Show. Matthew, a 90-Day Fiancé. You are more than pleasure with guilt. Sparks flew when you told me about your poetry. They bonded because they had similar experiences as immigrants. Jasmine's Panamanian roots and Matthew's Moldovan heritage. By the end of the retreat, they were exchanging numbers. According to reports, Jasmine told a friend, "He's not Gino." Matthew listens. His goals are very high. She was unaware that nightmares were a part of those dreams. By November 2024, Jasmine and Matthew were inseparable. Our sources were able to obtain court documents that showed Jasmine had quietly filed for divorce from Gino, claiming that they couldn't agree. Friendly but heartbroken, Gino continued to focus on his private life. Jasmine threw herself into this new romance as soon as she was free. Matthew took her on trips in his private jet. New York Broadway productions first, then an opulent Vegas weekend. Insiders say they have an electric chemistry. Jasmine posted enigmatic stories on Instagram. Captions such as "new chapters" and "new love", as well as sunsets featuring the silhouette of a man. Fans speculated, But nobody knew it was Matthew until a paparazzi photo of them holding hands at a Chicago holiday market in December 2024. Ever the romantic, Matthew gave her a personalized necklace engraved with eternal flame to match her fiery personality. Beneath the glamour, however, were warning signs. Although Matthew's business appeared to be doing very well on paper, confidential financial records show that he was using personal loans to fund his lifestyle. Online gambling apps like DraftKings and FanDuel provided him with comfort. You name it, poker tournaments, sports bets, etc. He mentioned a minor hobby to Jasmine, but he downplayed it. It was a safe way for her to decompress. Jasmine, Matthew, you work very hard. Why do you spend so much time on your phone at night? Matthew, just unwinding, my love. Nothing significant about you. I think I can get past any challenge. Jasmine, don't share any secrets with me. We've both been through enough. By Christmas 2024, they were living together in Matthew's opulent condo in Michigan. Jasmine purposefully chose to stay near her network of supporters. Rumors of Jasmine's pregnancy started to spread after she skipped wine at a New Year's Eve party. On January 1, 2025, she tested positive according to sources. But this wasn't the first time she had encountered it. Jasmine loved her 2 sons from her previous marriage, but they were rarely there because of visa issues. This pregnancy marks a fresh start. It is February of 2025. Even though she had morning sickness, Jasmine was radiant when she told her close friends about the baby. But here's the twist. LEDS tests. And I confirmed it was Matthew's. What was the purpose of the test? Jasmine wanted clarity because she was scarred by previous trust issues. 99.9% of the outcomes are identical. She told Matthew the news at a candlelight dinner. They were obviously content. Matthew proposed on Valentine's Day in 2025, kneeling in a snowy park with a 3-carat diamond ring on. Yes, said Jasmine, gushing tears. They began planning a wedding but kept it under wraps. Instead, focus shifted to the pregnancy. Ultrasounds in March revealed that the girl was Jasmine's dream. She desired to name her after Isabella, her grandmother. Jasmine teased in public on Instagram. There can be big changes soon. Family comes first. Comments were filled with conjectures from fans. A leaked ultrasound image that 90-day star Jasmine Peneda was pregnant again was revealed by TMZ in April 2025. A new bow is being used. Matthew's name was mentioned, and the two were officially married, but issues arose. Matthew began to gamble more. In one weekend, he lost $50,000 on NBA bets, according to his bank statements. The stress lines on his face were visible to Jasmine, but he covered them up. The bills are piling up, Jasmine and Matthew. What's going on, Matthew? Business hiccups. Don't worry, love. This young girl holds the key to our future. They were unaware of the mounting debt. In the spring of 2025, their plans came to fruition. The wedding took place on January 20, 2026, King Martin Luther Jr. Day, which stands for peace and new beginnings. This lavish estate in the Michigan countryside features Panamanian and Moldovan influences, tropical flowers, folk dances, and a menu that combines empanadas and sarm. 90-day alumni like Big Ed and Jasmine's sons were invited if their visas were granted. Jasmine went shopping for maternity dresses now that she was in the public eye. Matthew said he was in charge of the money. Actually, he was borrowing money from questionable online lenders to cover his losses. Jasmine focused on prenatal yoga and baby preparation while earning $100,000. She had visions of a nursery filled with pink walls and bookshelves full of books. They even discussed creating a blended family by Matthew adopting her sons, but his accountant's private emails warned, "This path leads to ruin, but love blinded them." According to sources, the facade broke by the summer of 2025 when Matthew developed an obsession with gambling and Jasmine wrote in her journal, "Matthew is my rock. This baby girl will tie us forever." Offshore websites and platforms like BMGM drew his attention. High-stakes blackjack roulette spins on sleepless nights. The total amount owed was $150,000. He did not answer the creditor's calls. Jasmine believed it was just pre-wedding jitters, but pregnancy-related discomforts diverted her attention. Turning point. July 2025. While in Las Vegas on business, Matthew also lost $30,000. Jasmine confronted him in their hotel suite. "Jasmine, I found the app notifications." "How much, Matthew? How much have you lost?" "Matthew, it's out of control. For us and the baby, I can get it back." "Jasmine, you must stop lying. We have a family now." His goal when he joined a Gamblers Anonymous program was to stop, but old habits don't go away. Then, in August 2025, the hammer fell. A civil lawsuit owed $180,000 by an online gambling company was heard in a Chicago court. The documents include information on bounce checks and unpaid markers. Matthew hired a lawyer in a panic, but he couldn't afford the retainer. Now in her second trimester, Jasmine was by his side. "We'll fight this together," she said in a private call to her sister. The media caught wind via court leaks. Headlines. 90-Day star's fiancé sued for massive gambling debt. Fans divided, some sympathized. Others called Matthew a gold digger. Jasmine defended him on IG. "Love conquers all. Pray for us." Debt hit $200,000 with interest. Creditors seized assets. His car watches. Matthew's startup folded, leaving employees jobless. September 2025. A current timeline. With the lawsuit unresolved, criminal charges followed. Fraud for using fake IDs on gambling sites. Evasion of debts. Police arrested Matthew at home. Handcuffs clicking as Jasmine watched in horror. Body cam footage shows her peeing. "He's a good man. Think of our baby." Bail set at $50,000, which Jasmine scraped together from savings and fan donations, but the damage was done. Court date, October 2025. Prosecutors pushed for jail time. Jasmine, alone and pregnant, shared a vulnerable post. "Life tests us, but Isabella is my light." Sources say she visited a therapist, grappling with betrayal. November 2025 trial day. Matthew plead guilty to lesser charges. Judge citing his keen prior record, but the death scale sentenced him to 2 months in a minimum security prison in Illinois. Start date December 1, 2025. Matthew broke down in court, apologizing to Jasmine. "Matthew, I'm sorry. I'll come back stronger for you and our girl." "Jasmine, just come back. We need you." Prison life loomed. No luxury, just reflection. Jasmine vowed to visit Wiki, bringing ultrasound pics. With Matthew incarcerated, Jasmine sold it on. December 2025 ultrasounds showed the baby girl thriving, kicking, healthy. Jasmine named her Isabella Rose Brownies, symbolizing renewal. She documented her bump on social media, turning pain into inspiration. Fans sent gifts, onesies, books. But loneliness hit hard. Holidays alone. She FaceTimed her sons, promising a better future. Sources say she considered postponing the wedding but decided January 20, 2026. No matter what, Matthew from prison wrote letters, poetic apologies, dreams of fatherhood. Inside, Matthew faced reality. No phones, no bets, just therapy sessions and fellow inmate stories. He joined a gambling recovery group, journaling his regrets. Letters to Jasmine detailed his childhood traumas in Moldova, how gambling filled voids. "You've saved me," he wrote. Release date January 31, 2026, just after the wedding. Irony. They'd marry while he was out on a fellow pass. Approved by the judge for family unity. As 2026 dawned, wedding buzz built. Jasmine in her third trimester chose a flowing empire waist gown. Theme Phoenix rising, rebirth from ashes. Matthew's fur love allowed rehearsals. Guests whispered about the drama but love prevailed. Jasmine make it magical after all we've been through. Planner. It'll be epic. Mrs. Brownies to be January 20, 2026. Snow blanketed the estate. Jasmine walked the aisle. Bump proud to Matthew in a tux. Vones exchanged promises of honesty. Family ring slipped on kiss sealed. Reception toasts dances but undercurrents. Matthew's ankle monitor hidden under pants. Guests included 90-day stars adding flair. Jasmine's sons attended via special visa. Isabella kicked during the first dance as if approving. Honeymoon delayed due to prison return. But they cherished moments. Matthew back inside for final weeks. Jasmine prepared the nursery. Birth due April 2026, she shared. Our girl arrives soon. Matthew will be there. Redemption arc. Matthew planned a post-release foundation for gambling awareness. April 15, 2026. Labor at a Michigan hospital. Matthew, freshly released, held Jasmine's hand. Isabella Rose Brownies entered the world. 7 gnomes crying healthfully. Photos leak. Family bliss. Jasmine. She's perfect. Our miracle. They moved to a quiet suburb, focusing on therapy and finances. Debt lingered, but Matthew worked odd jobs, paid installments. Lawsuits settled via bankruptcy. Jasmine launched a cookbook, Panamanian Passions, funding recovery. Their story inspired fans. Resilience amid scandal. By summer 2026, Jasmine's sons visited more. Matthew bonded as stepdad. Isabella's first smiles melted hearts. Vacations to Panama planned. Jasmine teased a return to TV. Maybe a spin-off. Fall 2026. Interviews on podcast. Matthew's memoir, Betting on Love, detailed his fall. Jasmine's IG boomed. They advocated for addiction awareness. Reflecting on the arrest, Jasmine forgave. Made us stronger. Matthew prison taught humility. Hints of another pregnancy in 2027. Business ventures. Wellness brand. We've conquered the storm. Their saga became a cautionary tale. Fans messaged, "You gave me hope." Jasmine and Matthew, icons of second chances. And that's the epic tale of Jasmine Peneda and Matthew Brownies. From love at first sight to pregnancy joys, wedding vows, and a gambling nightmare that nearly tore them apart. But as of now, in September 2025, with the wedding set and baby girl on the way, their story continues. What do you think? Will they make it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. More update. Jasmine Peneda from 90 Day Fiancé is once again at the center of shocking headlines. Rumors are swirling that she may be pregnant with baby number 5, this time from her 4th baby daddy. At the same time, fans are speculating that Jasmine could be ready to leave her current partner Matt Brownies for her new boss, adding even more fuel to the drama. Viewers are also questioning whether she has been truthful about her real age, with many claiming the number she shares is far from reality. To top it all off, Jasmine has managed to dethrone Angela Deem in the eyes of fans, officially earning the title of TLC's ultimate drama queen. I will explain everything. It appears that Jasmine Peneda, star of 90 Day Fiancé, is expecting her second child with baby daddy number 4, and she has finally taken to social media to announce her pregnancy. Yes, she did post a beautiful photo of her growing baby bulge on social media not long ago. However, it seems that viewers are still not convinced by this discovery. Yet there's more. The tables appear to have flipped as Jasmine made some startling disclosures regarding her future intentions. Tell me what's going on here. Tell me what she unveiled. Has she become pregnant once more? This topic is pretty intense, so you should keep reading to find out more. Matt Brownies, star of 90 Day Fiancé, has spoken publicly about his romance with Jasmine and Peneda. In the comments, he declared his love for Peneda and his patience in waiting for her, saying that he truly believed in their love for each other. But at this point, Grannies has no firm opinions. The same care wasn't shown to Matt's affection. He said his efforts to win people's affection are draining him, and he wishes he could be simple instead. The celebrity apparently felt deeply let down and irritated by Jasmine's treatment of him, and her seeming lack of affection and care for him in return. Does this indicate that Peneda's feelings for Matt have faded? Jasmine Peneda, star of 90 Day Fiancé, astonished everyone when she posted photos of her growing baby belly online. In a free-flowing orange-purple outfit, she posed for a photo while holding her expanding baby belly. Redditors were eager to know if Pana was going to make an official announcement about the pregnancy, or if baby 2 was already in the oven. It was clear that Jasmine was showing off her growing baby belly, but the original poster insisted that she was pregnant again. On the other hand, viewers couldn't agree on whether Panida was expecting her 4th or 5th child. She has a daughter with Matt Bryan in addition to the 2 sons she had with her previous husband in Panama. Some of Jasmine's admirers went so far as to think her contentious sister was her daughter amongst all this. However, the likelihood of her not being pregnant at all is high. One of Jasmine's fans noticed that she was posting old photos from when she was pregnant with Matilda. She was first unable to release them due to the non-disclosure agreement, but now she is freely sharing them. It seems like this was during her pregnancy with Matilda, one person remarked. Finally, the OP realized what was going on and said, "Is it? She is just now posting these. So I really hope that's the case." Since the new season started airing, Jasmine has apparently been following the chronology. Maybe that's why she's been sharing so many photos from that time. The audience breathed a sigh of relief when they realized Jasmine should stop worrying about having babies and instead take care of the ones she already has. The reason behind this is that none of her relationships have ever been truly stable. Fans think Jasmine might dump her baby daddy Matt Brownies for her new boss. Unlike before, Jasmine Panida's romantic life is the center of attention. And it's not because of Matt Brownies. She seems to have refocused her efforts after becoming an American citizen. The 90-Day Finance star has dropped hints that she and her new boss might be romantically involved. Jasmine got her American visa through Gino, but she was in hot water because she brought Matt Brownies into it. After persuading her spouse to have an open marriage, the reality TV star became pregnant with his child, which drew significant criticism. After Gino accused Jasmine of infidelity, he cut ties with her. In Happily Ever After, he went so far as to file a formal complaint in an effort to have her deported. The American couple Jasmine and her baby daddy have been enjoying life together. However, she was adamant about not labeling their relationship. Was he abandoned by her? Has someone fresh entered Jasmine's life? The current season of Happily Ever After has Jasmine, Gino, and Matt, the stars of 90-Day Finance, acting out their open marriage drama. As of season 9, the former is residing with her open marriage partner. At the same time, her spouse has been looking into alternative dating possibilities. In the heat of passion, Jasmine attacked Gino's new girlfriend and held vicious words at her. As a result, he contacted the immigration office and threatened to deport his wife. Despite all that Jasmine has been through, Matt has been there for her. It appears that he is sick of her waiting for her spouse, though. The reality TV star began to experience romantic sentiments for the local Panamanian. In the most recent episode, Matt told Jasmine how he really felt. It was his hope that she would finally get over her marriage so he could finally escape the friend zone. But even after having a child together, the TLC star still can't manage to break out of her friend zone. Jasmine Panida is amazing at keeping her audience engaged. She knows how to keep her audience on the edge of their seats by consistently delivering back-to-back drama and stirring the pot. They have a daughter, Matilda, and the TLC star has been bragging about her life with Matt recently. Having said that, Jasmine isn't quite prepared to commit to just one guy just yet. Her most recent Instagram story went viral with her devoted following. A photo of the reality TV personality with a rose bouquet was shared online. When your new boss hands you flowers to remind you how wonderful you are. That's when Jasmine wrote, "When your new boss loves you so much." Her most recent update shocked her fans who began to wonder if she had found love. He was referred to as her boss by the 90-Day Finance actress. Panida may now be employed by someone. Perhaps her sole intention in sharing the photo was to express her appreciation for the flowers. However, Jasmine's eccentric and troublesome nature is already well known to spectators. In their minds, it might have been a prelude to her new romance. Something is brewing, as evidenced by the reality TV star's flirtatious smile in light of everything that her baby daddy did to her. Many are wondering if Panida has broken up with him. Even before she started dating Matt, they thought she would dump him for another man. But these are just wild guesses. And the TLC diva may be trying to trick her fans. Staying in the spotlight and creating new drama is something she's mastered. Jasmine Peneda is lying about her age. Here's the real number. Jasmine Peneda, star of 90 Day Finance, is once again the object of scrutiny, this time for her advanced years. People are starting to make connections and realize that she isn't the number she says she is. She is allegedly cutting a few years off her actual figures according to them. Yet there's more. The viewers can't believe what they're seeing now that the real numbers are out. Is that so? Tell me what's going on here. Tell me what she unveiled. This topic is pretty intense, so you should keep reading to find out more. Jasmine Peneda, star of 90 Day Finance, is preparing to make a permanent change. She just posted on Instagram about her desire to see the opposite side of the globe. According to the celebrity, the word Italy is the one that pops into her head immediately whenever she feels the need to take action. Yet there's more. In her clip, Jasmine was speaking Italian. Without a hint of irony, she informed her listeners that she was taking her Italian lessons very seriously. Peneda had previously obtained her green card and set up shop in the United States. Thus, this came as a surprise to her audience. In such case, why would she ever consider leaving the United States at this period? Jasmine and Peneda, star of 90 Day Fiancé, turned one not long ago, and her age is all anyone can speak about now. Someone on Reddit recently said that Peneda doesn't seem like she's in her late 30s, calling her age into doubt. Because it seemed like she was lying, the OP pleaded with her to be truthful, at least about her age. Even more ridiculous than anyone realizes is the fact that the rally brought up Jasmine's looks and asserted that her plastic operations had rendered her younger. Others brought up the fact that she had just given baby, even if several viewers agreed with the story. Evidently, Peneda would have had a harder time conceiving with Matt if she had been in her 40s, even though she has been a part of the franchise for a while. Jasmine was only 34 years old when she made her debut on the show. This clarifies everything. A carousel of images from Peneda's birthday bash was just shared on Instagram, claiming to have gotten closer to 40. She carried a 39 balloon. Although Jasmine's age has won over some viewers, others remain doubtful. The ease with which Jasmine conceived and the timing of her pregnancies led her fans to believe that she was under 40 years old. The biological clock isn't ideal for spontaneously conceiving after the age of 40, and problems become more common after that. So, it's quite possible that Jasmine isn't exaggerating when she says 39 years old. Are you in agreement? Jasmine and Penn at Death Thrones. Angela Dean emerges as the ultimate TLC drama queen. It would appear that Angela Dean is no longer reigning supreme as the drama queen. Because of her disturbed and troublesome behavior, she was the most divisive celebrity for a long time. Her violent tendencies, explosive arguments, and fiery attitude made her a 90 Day Finance headliner. Still, Jasmine progressively took Angela's glory and posed a danger to her monarchy. Her theatrical outbursts, manipulative techniques, and insatiable need for fame caused her to turn heads. The reality TV star's impulsive behavior and obsession with cosmetics landed her fresh seasons and spin-offs in a row. For a while there, Angela was the one and only way for TLC viewers to pass the time. Many in the audience believe that she has been deposed and that a new monarch has seized power. Do you mean that? What makes fans believe that? For many years, Jasmine Peneda has been an integral part of the 90 Day Finance brand. Her wild nature is one of the reasons she's so well-liked. In her first appearance on the show, the Panamanian woman caused quite a stir. After Peneda made Gino pay for her ring update and cover her expenditures until she immigrated to the United States, she came off as a poisonous person. She had frequent outbursts once her partner discovered she had been cheating on him and using him to fund her cosmetic operations. Gino was made to pay for everything by the reality TV star, who resided in the same building as her ex. In her open marriage drama, Jasmine also did this. When Matt discovered evidence of her infidelity, she pretended to be a victim while introducing him as her workout partner. Whatever the case may be, the TLC stars are masters at keeping viewers hooked and maintaining their relevance. After a while, Angela Dean became the undisputed champion of the series. She provided her followers with countless memorable experiences that will endure in their hearts forever. Her provocative updates and wild personality were well received by her fans. Angela's poisonous behavior has finally worn down TLC viewers. It would appear that Jasmine and Penida has surpassed her co-star and stepped into the role of drama queen. She provides continuous life updates to her massive social media following. Another talent of the 90-Day Finance star is secrecy. Penida concealed the fact that she was pregnant for a long time. She has been mum about her relationship status with Matt Bronies, the man she claims to be her baby daddy. There has been a rift between Gino Palazzo and the TLC. Regarding the divorce scandal, Jasmine has remained mum. Her ties to her husband remain legally binding. Therefore, her divisive personality served to attract several admirers and participants. The TLC star's journey is still featured on TV. As a result, Angela Dean's legion of devoted followers have petitioned the network to remove her on television. Fans first thought Jasmine was a carbon copy of Lisa Lemur because of their mutual fondness for plastic surgery. Her divisive attitude, meanwhile, helped her gain fame. The drama she provides and the fact that she is originally from Panama are impossible to ignore. We can confidently state that Jasmine succeeded Angela and became the next queen of the franchise. Nevertheless, her dull plot might force her to lose her dominion in the near future. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.